Hello everybody, hope you're all well wherever you're in the world today. It's Nadia Bajrami here, multi-award winning trauma-focused hypnotherapist, mind coach, certified grief educator by David Kessler, psychic medium, intuitive development teacher and mentor, mind coach, Reiki master and end-of-life doula in training. Working in Ireland, France and Switzerland and working primarily online at the time being. So hope you're all well. And this video today, actually I was getting inspired today to write a post, and then I thought, well, I'll just create a video as well to talk about the effect of grief on our physical health, on our body. So there's a quote by C.S. Lewis that I really love that says, "And no one ever told me about the laziness of grief." Now, what does this mean? Not that we're lazy when we're grieving. There's a more profound meaning to this quote. And I am going to talk today about the effects of grief on our physical health. Because yes, grief affects our physical health. When you are grieving, your body is telling you it has, just like your heart, been torn apart and has some special needs as well and needs attention. Your body is so very wise. Our body is very wise. It will try to slow us down and invite us to authentically grieve, fully grieve. The emotions of grief are often experienced as bodily-felt energies. Now, common physical symptoms, it's maybe not a comprehensive list, but I'll just list a few. Common physical symptoms of grief will be pain in your chest or other parts of your body, sleep problems, sometimes when we sleep too much, or not sleep enough, or have a broken sleep, or difficulties to stay asleep. Digestive issues. When you're grieving, you might not really feel like eating. We might be constipated, or might have diarrhea, nausea, or stomach pain. Low energy. You find it hard to tend to your own basic needs, leave alone the needs of others, and we might feel a bit lethargic. Illness. Grief, affects our immune system and makes us more susceptible to become sick. Heart symptoms. You are more likely to have cardiac issues in the 6 weeks following a loss of a loved one or a loss. Now, this is just an example. I've given you a few examples. It's not a comprehensive list, but you may notice some or all of these problems, and you could also experience them at a different times, and different intensity as well, as you're going through the grieving process. And remember, very important, it could also be something totally different causing the symptoms. So it is very important, vital, to seek medical care and advice right away for any worrisome health issues, such as chest pain or heart symptoms or anything else that is worrying you. Because sometimes it might not be linked to grief, and there might be another physiological issues. Now, let's talk about some ways to look after our physical health while we are grieving. Because as I said, when we are grieving, I've spoken before in other videos about emotional needs, spiritual needs, material needs, social needs, which I will cover even more in other videos. But really today I want to give you some tips as well to look after your physical health while you are grieving. Because remember, when you've experienced a loss, yes, your heart has been broken and torn apart, and your body as well. Now, you can stay hydrated. That's very important. Good hydration keeps your body healthy. Eat simple, nutritious food several times a day, even in small quantities. You might find you don't have an appetite, or you can't, you don't even have the strength to cook. Food like fruits, nuts, and whole grain, cereals are easy to prepare and give your body the nutrients it needs. Rest is key, even if you find it hard. Rest is key in the grieving process. Move your body. Try and go outdoors. We're not talking about having, loads of exercise. Just try to move your body. The body in motion will get back to health as well. Accept support. This is an important part, because people will usually offer us help when, we're going through grief. So even if you may not feel up to it, if you can say yes to that meal, that visit, or a reason to leave the house, that, starts again to bring some light into the situation. Making plans can be a good distraction as well when you are grieving. And I know it's not easy, and believe me, I understand that very often we don't feel like it, but even if one time we say yes, it's a small win, it's a victory. And I'm going to end the video saying, remember to shower yourself with self-compassion, and remember that your grief is as unique as your fingerprints. No one else's grief will be similar to yours, even if they have lost the same time of person you have lost. This is very important, as a certified grief educator, I understand how grief can, change lives. It can also change lives. It can not only change life, but it changes everything in our lives. It changes us, it changes everything in our lives, everything we used to do. And we have to go through this shedding process of living with our grief, because love and grief go together. You've loved, you will grieve. You loved, you will grieve. So we learn to put our grief in a container and live with it, and we just have all these changes happening. Our life changes. We create some new habits without the person we lost, and it is very important to really look after all your needs. And today, just I want to insist on the importance of looking after your physical needs, because your body is your vehicle. We need it to walk through this earthly life. Hope this video helps you. As always, you take care. Feel free to share it with much love, with all my love as always. And feel free to follow me on my social media, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and get in touch if you feel like having a chat or if you have any questions. Take care. Bye-bye.